You know, guys, this job was a lot easier in my head. Today we are going to have a little bit of a chaotic video. I don't have a tripod and I don't have a script prepared. Why? Well, because usually we have an unboxing video or sometimes a showcase video, but this time we have a special one. We have a DIY video. And why are we going to do ourselves? You remember this? You remember here? I'm watching at the screen of the camera. Sorry for that. I should be watching at you. Do you remember this? This is my Fast and Furious collections. We did the whole series. I think that there were 10 videos about Fast and Furious where we were unboxing the vehicles that Hot Wheels has released in premium, in basic lines, and also in the silver line about the first movie, Fast and Furious. Then we moved to Too Fast, Too Furious, Tokyo Drift, all the movies. We also talk about the spin-offs like Hobbs and Shaw and also the Spy Racers animated series. So all of the cars that I have are here. And I will leave the link of all that series of videos at the end of this one so you can watch it in case that you are interested. Well, here is where I'm exhibiting these cars, right? What is the problem? Well, the problem is that they are open to the world and there's a lot of dust, there's a lot of problems, and I want to cover them, I want to protect them. If you see over here on the top, I have another part of my collection. These are Hot Wheels, Matchbox and other 1/64 scale brands, and I have them in these little boxes that are kind of a PVC boxes, so these ones are protected from dust, and this is something similar of what I want to do here. But what I'm going to do, what I'm going to create here is kind of a doors or protections, so they will be covered from the elements, if you want to call it like that, especially from the dust, because I don't want to be undusting them every single time and I don't want them to get damaged. So how we are going to do that? Well, that's what we are doing here today. I'm going to show you the materials that I bought, and then I'm going to go step by step with you or what I'm going to create, and then we are going to see the end result. I have an idea in my mind. I don't know how it's going to work out, so you are going to That's exactly what happens when you don't have a proper script in place. I just ran out of battery, so it just cut the video for a moment, but I'm back. And what I was going to say is that if this is the first time that I'm going to do something like this, so if it doesn't work out, then you will find out firsthand, right? I also have to mention that it was cheap. I think that I spent between all the materials around 600-700 crowns. That I will have to do the exchange to US dollars or to euros, so you have more an idea of how much I spent, but I have to tell you it's cheap. So without further ado, let me show you the materials and let's start with this weird creation. Okay, so we're starting here with the table. This is the place where you can cut stuff. This mat I have had it for a while, but it's the first time that I'm actually going to use it for what it's intended or for what it was created. And there's another thing that you are going to have to bear with me. My face is up here. You will not be able to see it. I have only one camera. Also, I don't have any professional lights, so I'm using the window. And of course that has its downsides because the light of the window, the light of day is not controllable, and also if it gets dark, if I take too long doing this video, then it will be a problem. So let's hope that that will not happen. What I'm going to do now, here I have the materials. I have here the PVC plastic plates. They are slim. I don't know exactly the measurement, but you will see them once that I take them out. These are the ones that I'm going to cut to put as a protection. Here I have some metal plates that I will put around the cases with the bolts that you see here in this little box, and here I have magnetic tape. It will go around the PVC protections, and these ones will be, as I said, in the wooden case, so the protection will attach to the metal pieces. Well, that's the idea, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take from one, I have two cases, as you probably saw a little bit ago, and one of these cases is almost empty because I don't have that many cars on it. So this one I will put the cars out, I will bring that case here, and I will use it as a mold to cut the plastic plates. Then after that, I hope that will be the most difficult part. I think, let's get the measurements for the plastic plates, cut the plastic plates, and after that I think that everything should be easier. But hey, we are here to figure it out, right? So bear with me a second. For you it will be nothing. I will take down the stuff and bring it here. Good, for you it was a second, and we are here. You can see here is my hand. Yeah, here. You can see the wooden thingy here. And now I'm going to take out the PVC plates so we can start measuring. I will try to make some space here. I don't have that many, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Well, here we are. As you can see, this is a bendable piece of PVC. This is what I'm going to use. I bought a glossy finish. I didn't want to buy the matte one because apparently the matte was a bit like also kind of it was not completely transparent. So I went for this one. I'm sorry, I will make some more space. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this wooden case that you see here moving because you don't see my hand when I'm pointing at it. I'm going to put it on top. I'm going to put some masking tape around and then start trying to make the cut. And this might fail, so bear with me there. Okay, so to try to minimize the cuts that I will do to the plastic plate, what I did is like I align this part and the part below that you cannot see in the camera. I will move it a bit. This part here, I align them with the like edges of the plate, of the PVC plate. So I'm just going to make one and a second cut there up top. So once that is aligned, I put it with some, as you could probably see during the video, some tape around so it doesn't move. So now I can use even the same wooden case as a guide to cut through the PVC plate, right? So let's go for that one. I will do my best to not make a mess. Okay guys, I have to tell you, this was by no means the cleanest cut you will ever see. It was okay, but it was certainly not perfect, so I will try to just amend the corners and the edges that were not properly cut. And I hope that you can see this thing here, right? Like this little piece of plastic there for the second cut that I did. Okay, so I'm going just to try to cut this, try to make it more presentable, and then work with the rest. Yeah. Okay guys, so one of the reasons why the cut was not that good, I'm just realizing, is because the wood is not completely straight. It has some kind of edges here in the front, which make that in some cases the cutter move a bit differently than just in a straight line. So the takeaway from this experience is like, try to use a ruler. A metal ruler will be a lot better than this. I don't have it anyway. I was thinking about it, but I don't have it. So I will try to fix this like it is, I'm not sure how successful it will be. The cut on the top, it was actually good. That one, I'm surprised it went so well. This one is a bit damaged. It doesn't look like that good. I mean, it's not going to be that visible as an exhibition, but I know, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I will try to fix it. Let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so I finished the cut, and I have to tell you, it was not perfect by any means. It was not perfect. It was actually quite chaotic, as I was expecting to be the first. I have a better idea of how to do it for the second one, but this one, well, I will not say that it's ruined, but it's also not the best. I'm putting the trash here, and I'm just pulling some other cards that I have here. Good, so this is how I finished the cut on this one. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to show you the cut on both. I'm going to prepare this one. I'm going to put the metal plates on this one, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to do the second one separately, and then I'm going to show you the end result with both. Okay, so for now what I'm going to do is to put the the magnetic bands on the PVC protection, put the plates as I said, and then I'm going to show you how it works, and then I'm going to show you basically the final product. So let's do that. Okay guys, something that I was not counting on with was that the masking tape was going to glue so well to the PVC plate. I was expecting that they were going to go out faster, so I have to be a lot more careful when I'm taking them out, so I don't have any glue left, and then I will have a lot of problems to take the glue out, or well, maybe not a lot of problems, but it will be really annoying. So it will take a little bit more time, but stay there with me, and I will try to finish as soon as possible. Okay, so I will stop there, so you don't have to watch all these when I'm taking the tapes. I'm going to stop the video here, and then I'm going to show you once I took out the tapes and what I'm going to do next. Yeah, that would be better. Yeah, so stop there. Okay, so I finished taking out the tape. What I'm going to do now is to do a little bit of a cleaning in the corners that I'm going to use, and there start placing the magnetic tape, and we are going to start on this side. I will take one of the tapes. These ones I bought them, of course I did the measurements before, and I bought a longer tape so I can cut them at the end. Now what I'm a bit afraid is how straight am I going to put this. My recommendation would be don't glue it all. Okay, don't glue it by mistake like I'm doing here. Just take out some of the tape, some of the protection first, and with that try to give a bit of the direction that you want to take, because the direction that I see here it's terrible. So I will take it out and try again. You know guys, this job was a lot easier in my head. And I just realized that I'm just blocking all your view. Great. Okay, now I'm also learning how to do this straighter, which is great. Good, so we have one piece and now I'm going to cut it. I'm going to do the same for the other side. The other side should be better because it's not the side that I cut, so it's a lot more straighter. Clean the place where you are going to glue the tape first. Just make sure, probably you already know that, but this will help the tape to glue better there. I will cut this side as well, like I did in the previous one. Just doing a bit cleaning in the corners. Good. So we have the sides. Now I'm going to do with the upper and lower part, or vice versa, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so as you can see now, this is basically it for the PVC plate. The PVC plate is cut. It's all surrounded by the magnetic tape, and what I'm going to do now is prepare the wooden box with the metal thingies so we can glue this there. So I will take this out and I will start working with this. Okay guys, I have terrible news, or at least terrible news for me. I have my electric driller or electric screwdriver, and I have been putting it in charge for a while and it's not charging, it's not working, which means that there's no electric help for me this time. I was trying to fix it and it's just apparently not possible, so I'm just going to have to use it manually. I will just turn this around and it will help me to make it like more in a better position for me to use it with my hand, which is not ideal, but this is what we have. So let's go to it. By the way, you are laughing your ass off and thinking, why the hell is he not using a normal screwdriver? Well, it's because I don't have one here. So I have to be, let's say, experimenting with this one. It's just not terrible, it's not comfortable, I can tell you that, but it's getting the work done. The first plate, guys, looks terrible, it's all crooked. But it was the first, so I'm going to give me a break on this one, and what I'm going to do as well, I'm just going to explain you this. You see this kind of L shape thing is what I'm going to put in the corners, and in the middle I'm going to put the long ones, meaning here, one here, and another one here in the middle, down. I'm going to stop the video now, I'm going to put all, and then we are going to continue with this. Okay, so I finished this, I finished the installation. You see, in the corners I have this L-shaped metal plate, and here on the center parts I have this, and also here. So what is it supposed to be? Well, once that I bring the PVC plate, I'm just going to put it in place, and it's supposed to stick here so it doesn't move, and I can put the cars inside, and they are protected from dust. So what I'm going to do now is to move back to the place where the wooden cases are going to be exhibited, and I'm going to show you the one that doesn't have the protection and this one with the protection already with some card inside, so you see the both differences, and we will finish there. So I'm going to move there, and sorry for the light because now we don't have that much sun. Good, so this is what I'm finishing now. Here now you can see this is the one that I was just working on. You can see the metal plates here. This is how it was looking before. There's no protection, there's no anything, there's also no plates yet. I'm going to put them later. This is how it was, and this one, the one that had less amount of cars, is the one that I work on first. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the cars that I have here below that you cannot see, I'm going to put them in their place here. Meanwhile I clean this and then I'm going to put the protection so you can see how it looks. So stay there with me. So all the cars are now in position, and I'm going to bring the PVC plate so I can cover this part and you can see how it looks. The plate is here below. I'm going to clean it a bit of the dust that it gathered me while I was working on it, and then I'm going to put it there. So just bear with me. And now I'm going to install it. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Here you have a better look of everything, of the both displays, and now I'm going to put the protection on the second one here. Take the PVC plate, put it in place, and it just magnetically sticks, and you have a protection. So this is how it looks without the protection. This is how it looks with the protection. I'm just taking the camera with me so you can see the difference of the one that doesn't have the protection, that you can, it's full of dust, and then this one that I just put on the PVC plate to cover it. So an unusual video on the channel, but it's part of my hobbies, it's part of my collection, so I also wanted to share it with you. This is a bit how it looks in my back. Sorry, I'm looking again at the camera, at this visor of the camera and not at you, and this is how it looks when it's finished. I'm still going to work on that one. I didn't want to work on everything today because I'm missing the light. I have other things to do, but I finished one for you. I will put this one later on. If you find this useful, I will give you the information about these cases that I found online. They are not really expensive. I will put you the prices there. Also, I will tell you the materials, how did I bought them, and what were the prices, so you can calculate, but it's not that expensive. I think that with the full display, like with the wooden case, and all the protection that I just showed you, all the materials that I showed you for the protection, you will spend per case around 1,000 crowns. That I will put you the exact currency exchange in dollars in the description below. Thank you for being here. Next week I think that I'm going to come back to show you some micro machines, so stay tuned for that. My name is JR. Thanks for being here and see you next time. Adios.